Hello, everybody. Welcome to EHP 10 at 10 with me, Eric, and your handsome co host, James Montgomery. How's it going, Mr. Montgomery?
What is up, man? What's going on with you?
No, not too much, man. Again, another beautiful day over here in Wayne County.
I hear
Uh,
you, man. I hear you.
so it's a pleasure to be back here with you.
Same
Um,
here.
well, hey, you know what? Things are how they are. Life is good. No issues, no concerns. Today is supposed to be an episode that we're supposed to have with Talking Money with Jen, but right now she's experiencing some technical difficulties.
No, she's on.
Oh, she's on?
Yep.
Fantastic. Well, the technical difficulties are over.
Yeah, they are. They are. But before we get to that, just following along something I wanted to mention, I'm just excited about being live on Facebook Live and YouTube once again and Twitch. But I really want to take this opportunity before we get on, bring Jen in, to ask everyone to go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Leave a comment. Tell us what you think about the show. Ask questions for Jen, ask questions for me and Eric. Also on Facebook Live, definitely interact. Your questions will come up, and if Jen has an opportunity, she'll definitely address those if given an opportunity. But Eric, without further ado, people don't want to hear from us as usual. They want to hear from Jen. So why don't you go ahead and introduce the topic, and I'll get Jen ready.
All right. So today's topic is something that honestly I never really thought much about, which is life insurance, the importance of life insurance. So she's going to give us some tidbits on it. Didn't know that this was National Life Insurance Month, based on the conversation that her and I had earlier. And she's also going to have a little something to possibly fatten one's pockets, in relation to that topic. So without further ado, here's Jen.
Fat and pockets. I definitely can't wait to hear this.
Love fat pockets. Hey, Jen.
Guys.
Jen, can you hear us? Maybe we still are having technical difficulties.
Can you hear me?
There you are.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, thank God. Oh yes, had to back up, had to grab my son's iPad. You know how it goes. And but the show goes on. So here we are, and I just want to say thank you for having me, and just excited to be here. And I want to talk about life insurance. I know it's not a sexy topic. It's definitely not viewed sexy like investments, stock picks, that kind of thing, but this is why it's so important to talk about. And in fact, I was telling the guys that this is important because it's all insurance awareness month. Is the month that, and so a lot of people sometimes don't understand, why do we even need it? Why do we need to talk about insurance? It's an important thing. And so I want to talk about it. And just to give you some background, I've been an insurance agent. I was a former financial advisor, so I used to transact investment. I still hold an insurance. And so for me, it's near and dear to my heart. It's super important. And the other thing too that's super important is that I've seen the positive things that happen when people, and when they do have an extremely devastating, and I never that. And so there I am. And so I think it's important to explain, why do we need it? So here's an example. When we take a look at what's been happening with COVID, it was such an important time where we were all of a sudden thrown into this mix of people losing their jobs, people being uncertain what was happening. Never thought in a million years we would be in a pandemic. Of course, here 2020, everybody was excited, like, hey, new year, that kind of stuff. And yet here we are with this pandemic, we're experiencing job loss. And the biggest thing that happened was the loss of income. And you've seen how devastating it was. People couldn't buy food. People were waiting on this stimulus check. People were hoping and praying they were going to get approved for those small business loans. And we saw how that went, where it went to small businesses didn't have it. And so it's this experience that shows us that when we don't have the funds, when we don't have the money, we see how devastating it can be in our life. And so no different than the stay-at-home parent. If something were to happen first, both, what would happen? All of a sudden, we would experience that loss of income. And when we know there's no more money coming in, you've seen the ripple effects. We can't pay for just living and surviving. It's not a place that we want to be in. This is why life insurance is so important. And so I just want to break it down of why do we even need this? Because imagine all the money that's no longer coming in. And so this is my biggest problem too, when people don't have life insurance. And, you know, type in the chat or drop a comment. How many of you have seen on social media somebody putting a GoFundMe page because someone actually passed away and now they have to take care of leftover medical expenses. They have to take care of the girl. And it's sad, and I grieve, and I'm sorry, but it infuriates me. It's very aggravating because let me tell you, GoFundMe, bake sales, car washes, fish fries, whatever the case, not a financial plan. That is not how we do it. If you want to build wealth, if you want to implement how to manage your money, a GoFundMe page is not the way to do it. And it's just really sad when I see that family that's been left no death benefit with no insurance. I ask myself in question, what happened? Why didn't they have a plan in place? Did somebody not talk to them? Did somebody to them? Or the other question I ask is, were they hear about it when it was something that was presented to them? Because I've seen that too over the years. And so the problem is when I see people aren't properly prepared, and it just messes up the potential of creating a great financial future. You know, one of the things too that happens is when the person from some kind of terminal illness, there was no life insurance in place, there was no policy, there's no death benefit. Death benefit is the amount of money that the person that's getting the money after the passes. When that happens, a lot of times there's a lot of medical bills left over. And I see that on me page when somebody passed away from cancer or when an illness. Now I will say, try to apply for the insurance after you've been diagnosed, you're most likely going to be denied. They're not going to, because they know that you're going to pass away, and that's rated. It's rated means you're going to go through a medical test. They're going to collect your blood. They're going to collect your urine. Depending if you go above $1 million, then you do a EKG where they monitor your heart rate. And so they have to check to see like your health, because you're at risk, because they okay, what's the likelihood of this person at this age die? That's their job. And so this is why it's so important to life insurance to do it when you're younger, to do it when you're healthy. And so the other thing I think that's really important to understand is, and this is also something that I've seen across the table when I've been in appointments, I've and spouses actually I need insurance. The spouse.
We're having a really bad connection, Jen.
I don't
You
wanna-
just faded out for a few seconds there.
I'm sorry?
You just faded out for a few
you hear me?
seconds there. It's a really bad audio, unfortunately.
Am I back?
Yeah, you're back, but it seems like that when you're talking for like about
Back?
5 to like 7 seconds, you had just stopped. You just froze.
Oops.
Yeah, it seems like it's a real bad connection.
All right, so unfortunately, I'm not really sure what's happening, but definitely want to hear what Jen had to say for us. Um, Eric, by chance, do you have any notes?
Um, as far as specifics, no. She was going to, like I said again, she was alluding to what was going on with the importance of life insurance, and then she was also going to give us some tips on how we could actually make money from life insurance. But as far as the specifics, it's probably best served that she would actually explain it because I don't want to butcher it, more or less. So what we'll probably do, as opposed to having the connection issues, we'll just see if we can reschedule with Jen. Unfortunately, there was some technical difficulties that was going on beforehand. She's over there in California, so we're probably just better off just doing a reschedule.
All right. Well, I was really looking forward to hearing that information from Jen. Definitely gotta love technology. Sometimes it's great when it works, sucks when it doesn't. But we definitely will get some more information and follow up. And Eric, you'll just get with everyone to talk more about that. So,
All right, excellent. But it sounded pretty promising from just to recap what she was explaining in terms of anytime that we have an issue, GoFundMe is not a viable option as far as paying for things like life insurance. Definitely comes in handy in the event someone passes away. You're not leaving a lot of debt behind to your loved ones. Raising funds, it can be very time consuming. It can be very stressful, especially when someone is in a time of grieving. So life insurance from that aspect can definitely take that pressure off. So again, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get with Jen, and she's going to come back at a later date. She's going to go ahead and she's going to represent this. But it was some good information that she was given. It was just unfortunate we wasn't able to catch the gist of it due to the technical difficulties.
Exactly. Yeah, I could definitely relate what she's saying. Though, we always see the car washes, the GoFundMe, and the fish fryer, like she said, and we definitely got to do better. So, definitely look forward to further education from Jen on that topic. Yeah, but before we go, Eric, you are out this coming Monday.
Mm-hmm.
We have a special show going on. We'll keep you in mind, buddy. Hopefully everything goes well with what you guys have going on. But we're going to play a friendly game of Jeopardy. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. So everyone definitely tune in Monday, September 21st at 7 p.m. Same places, Facebook Live, YouTube, and Twitch.
Hey, I got a question. Got a question before you sign off.
What's that?
Why do you have all of the fun shows when I'm not coming?
Oh, so wait. Are you saying some of the other shows weren't fun?
Oh, no. But what I mean, Jeopardy. I think that I'm a smart person, so I would love to participate in something like that. Why do you have those shows when I'm not here? The replacements, and we were talking about why. Where's the love at? Does Max do that to Stephen A?
It's not my fault that you chose this day to play hooky, sir.
Hooky? Okay, I got you.
No, I'm kidding, man. Yeah, no, you definitely got some stuff to take care of, but it's been real. I can't really say anyone heard anything from our mouths to anyone's ears because the technical difficulties had other plans for today, but definitely gonna hear it very soon. That's for sure.
Absolutely. So stay safe, America, and I will see you guys in 2 weeks.
Sounds good. No, next Thursday.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Look at you. All right, y'all have a good one.